I got this DM advertisement, and getting to the bottom of it is honestly quite a roller coaster. It's an advertisement for some sort of game, and I needed to investigate it, and it's totally not because of the features on the ad that caught my attention. Now, generally speaking, when I get an advertisement like this, I assume it's the download my game scam, where basically someone will tell you to give feedback on their game or test out their game. They'll send you a link to a website. When you go to the website and you download the game, it's malware that will take your Discord account and also all your passwords in your browser. But this advertisement really caught my eye. It was just slightly different, and I needed to look into it. So I put on my hazmat suit, aka turned on my VPN, and I went to the website. And it leads me to this sign up page here. And there's a lot going on my screen. It's like a TikTok video with Subway Surfers. There's so much going on, I can barely comprehend what I'm doing, but I need to sign up for an account. There's obviously no download link here, so maybe it's not actually one of these download my game scams. Now, I usually try to figure out what's going on before I go into the website so I don't get scammed, but in this case, I just dove headfirst in with no protection. And I honestly assumed that this was going to be some sort of crap website where I need to enter my credit card information. And once I enter in my credit card information, it'll charge my parents' credit card $900,000, in which they'd murder me and bury me 6 feet under. But when I click play now, I actually just get put directly into the game. There was no thing to try and steal my credit card. It just seems like I'm playing a game, if you can even call it a game, because right now I'm not really clicking anything. Oh, I clicked that one thing, but now my hands are off the keyboard and the game is playing itself. So it seems like the game is legit. But this made me think, why would a real game be advertised to people through Discord DMs? Maybe we're dealing with a super shady and slimy company. I mean, if we look at the ad, there are things that are blurred for a reason. In fact, this just has too much skin where I don't trust the YouTube algorithm. And this one here had no clothes at all. There were full bare biddies on my screen in this advertisement. So going back to the link, we can see that this game is hosted on r2games.com. And R2 Games, I got my sights set on you. I'm like a rabid pit bull, and you guys, as a company, are like a small child. I'm going to tear you to shreds. Now, looking at the website here, it seems pretty simple, but there's one thing that calls for me. Discord. As a Discord YouTuber, I went to their Discord server. It was normal. Yeah, there's no people here talking about being scammed out of their credit card information or being advertised on Discord. There was a whole lot of nothing. It was just people enjoying the game that plays itself. Now, I don't have time for this bogus, so I pulled out the big guns. I went on Google and I searched R2 Games Legit Reddit. The information that I was waiting for would be somewhere in these search results, or so I thought, because most of these were just people complaining about crappy support, this person complaining that they can't delete their account, this person somehow thinks that R2 Games is having an affair with them on a robot, and finally the thing that really tipped me off and confused the heck out of me is that there was a company that was announcing that they partnered with R2 Games, and people were actually pretty receptive, 63 upvotes, and even in the comments, people were like a little bit upset. They just said that it was a buggy cash grab, but no one was talking about this company doing their shady, weird advertisement campaign on Discord. Was I going to be the person that uncovered this big mystery? Well, I didn't have to wait long because I got another DM advertisement like this. You are nobody now. Grow to someone in the game, mafia boss. Then just lie down for me and let me position myself and funny emoji. Now, if you didn't vomit in your mouth already, then I'm doing a poor job at role-playing this. So this Mafia RP game, let's see what it's about. I go to their little website, proceed to goodgame.today, but since I'm logged into an account anyways, it takes me back to R2 Games, where I'm ready to just start being a Mafia boss like this dude. This guy is a boss. Oh god, this is pathetic. And who's this John Wick ripoff at the top right? Oh my lord. And this, in fact, wasn't the only lead that I got. I got another DM advertisement, and this one was screenshotted with a Nintendo DS, so forgive me for the poor quality, but it's telling me to play this officially licensed browser game only available on PC. Well, I love gaming. Now, it seems like this Game of Thrones game won't steal my credit card information, but one thing I want to point out is that it's on this website, gtarcade.com. As we can see, there's games everywhere, but there's my game. League of Angels. That's the same game that's been running in the background for the past like half an hour or whatever, however long I've been recording this thing. It seems like they have the exact same games as that r2games.com website. And in fact, if we look at it, we can also see a Game of Thrones game. Are they working together? Well, before I figure that out, we need to look at one more company that gets thrown in the mix. Remember this DM advertisement I've been showing you? Well, if we go to its specific website, wow, that is quite the splash screen, and I will have to look to see if I need to censor anything. But this game is made by Games Hollywood. And they also have the same games. We have Mafia Boss and we have Game of Thrones. Are these companies just partnered with each other, or are they the same turd of a company in a different coat of paint? Well, GT Arcade is actually part of Yuzu Games, and it's founded by Lin Shi, and it's headquartered in Shanghai. Whereas with R2 Games, if we scroll down, it's made by F5 Game Company Limited, not Fast 5, F5.
You just made a big mistake.
And looking at their company documents and their registration, they are registered in Hong Kong, which is not Shanghai. And Game Hollywood, they are also registered in Hong Kong. But what are their relations? It doesn't seem like they're the same company. Well, thankfully for me, all I needed to do was do a tad bit of Googling, and we have this Medium article where it tells me Yuzu Interactive, the games that they made are solely developed by the company, but they have been distributed in association with another Hong Kong-based company named R2 Games. So while it looks like they're not the same company, they have worked together. And are they working together to send people all these DM advertisements for their Mafia Boss RP game, which I don't know anyone that would actually play this legitimately, and if you do, please seek help? Well, to be honest, I couldn't really prove if they did this intentionally. I was just kind of stumped. This video idea got thrown into the mountain of ideas that needed way more research, and it got buried, and all hope was lost. Remember this DM advertisement? It's by this guy Voldemort, and they sent this message at 9:30 p.m. And 3 minutes later, they send another message. Dumb slur hacked by this person on Telegram, and they send a link to this file. And they say that it's a free rat. Now, of course, I tried looking at the file to see whether or not it is malware. It doesn't exist anymore, so that's a pretty good indicator. Now, there's one very important thing about this message, is that the person that got hacked had a friend, and they decided to message me to tell me about how they got this DM advertisement. And it turns out the person that is sending these messages got hacked because of an Adobe After Effects plugin. So quick word of advice, boyos, whenever you search for a crack on YouTube, it's 99.999% malware. Please do not download any crack on YouTube. But using this information that their friend did get hacked, and we have this message from someone who's controlling their account saying that they got hacked by this person on Telegram, it finally made everything fit together. We need to go back in time a little bit, but a year ago, basically when people hacked into Discord accounts, they would buy Nitro on your account. So if you had any billing information on file, they would go to your Nitro tab and they would buy Nitro gifts and they would sell it to other people to make money. But thankfully, Discord did bump up their security, and now it's a lot harder to buy Nitro on someone's hacked account. So scammers have very little incentive to actually hack everyday people. There's just no money to be made. But people still do get hacked, and those hackers will send out these DM advertisements on your hacked account. But why would they send out ads to these video games, especially with these awful copywriting? Hello, my dear, I am aware of your exceptional gaming skills. But the reason why they're sending out these ads is because of referrals or CPA marketing or affiliate marketing. Basically, there are companies that will pay you money if someone clicks on your ad, whether it be an ad on your website or in this case, a Discord DM advertisement. And if someone clicks on your ad, you get paid a certain amount of money. You will get paid €6 if someone downloads and starts the game. But the money that gets paid to these malicious hackers comes from an ad network. And this ad network, they organize all these offers and they organize all the people to advertise a product or a service. And this ad network gets paid by the game companies, so we're talking R2 Games, Yuzu, and Game Hollywood, to promote their awful garbage games all over the internet. That's why if you go on some weird websites, you might see Mafia Boss ads, you might see Game of Thrones ads, and you might see the most generic anime scantily clad women ad for the 90,000th time. Anyways, if you want to learn about games that do hack your PC, then click the video thing on this YouTube screen here, and like and subscribe if you want more videos like this. Bye bye. Mwah!